This one has a couple of dates with Mr. Mark Consuelos
That I do.
that go.
The Spanish teacher.
Yes.
Because I decided to go back to school because of this one.
Yeah, because I guilt her into it.
Right. And let's see, we have
Cheerleading.
Cheerleading, one of my faves. Oh, Nikki's character, or Katie Finneran's character, Nikki, is the one that's always much more lively and fun and living vicariously through the girls and really wants, because our girls are more popular and have all these things that we never had growing up, they have the opportunity to try out for the cheerleading squad, and it's really the girls want to, but it's really more Nikki that wants to, and she learns the dance routines and the whole thing, and I don't want to give it away because there's such a great great ending.
It pays off well.
It really does.
That's not fun.
That's not fun. What would be funny about that? No, Model Citizens are not funny.
That'll be season 6.
Yeah, when
as
we're
they're
dying.
winding down.
Yeah.
Before they go to college.
Let's say 7 and 8.
7 and 8.
We're going to hold them back from college. But no, the girls, they're 14 and they're going to turn 15 actually in one of these episodes that you're coming up. And, they're not, they're freshmen. They're still right at the beginning of hormone hell where they think they know everything. And so, no, I can't imagine that they would wind down anytime soon. I know at that age I certainly didn't. And again, it's a sitcom. It wouldn't be any fun if they did.
You have to be more wind up before wind down.
Yeah. I don't know that they really have a strategy.
There's no forethought.
No, because the whole idea is, like in real life, as a parent, especially when you only have one child, being a parent in general is about trial and error. Nobody knows what the perfect solution is for anything, and every child and every parent is different, and every situation is different. So I always say it's kind of like, the common cold. Everybody thinks they have a cure for it, but really there's no such thing as a cure. It's just whatever makes you feel better. And everybody has a different thing that makes them feel better, whether it's chicken soup or Theraflu. Whatever works for you. And it's the same thing when it comes to parenting, whatever works for you and your child. And they're just, in the process of trial and error, trying to figure it out and kind of trying to, as Nikki does, fly by the seat of their pants with it and do what they think is best.
Jack does have a plan, but he hasn't shared it with them yet.
Yeah, Jack always has a plan, and OCD. I can tell you what I love about Jack.
Okay, what do you love about Jack?
I love that
Purell?
Jack has, he has so many levels to him. He has a lot of heart, which makes you love him. He's endearing. He tries so hard. He has a crush on Annie but won't let up on it because it's not the right thing to do, because, for obvious
many
reasons. He adores my daughter Sophie as if she is his own, and has been there from day one, and that's one of the most endearing qualities about him. And he has severe OCD. He's Purell.
I wouldn't say severe.
Okay, I think so. But he's a lawyer, and so everything's based on fact. Mm-hmm. Everything with him is about facts. And he's just, aside from Jack the character, Kevin the actor has such incredible comic timing that it doesn't matter what it is, it's going to be funny. And Jack really tries hard, to be what he thinks everybody thinks he should be. But at the end of the day, he goes right back to who he is because that's what he's comfortable in, his own skin. Mm. And as far as my character is concerned, I love that she's complete opposite from anything I've ever played. She's, comes from a strict background, military background, religious background. Never got to go to dances or listen to music or watch TV or see films. So she's completely unaware of pop culture. And which is so much fun because I am completely oblivious to anything everybody's talking about 9 times out of 10. But she's still strong. She had her daughter when she was in college at 19 years old. So she had, in the South, a lot of people staring at her like, judging her.
Mainly grandma,
her mother. And she, has had to deal with quite a bit. So she's got she's got a lot of layers as well. She's tough, but she's still vulnerable and still trying her damnedest to be the best mom she can be because she wants Sophie to have everything she never had and be everything she never was, but at the same time she's scared to death because she doesn't want her to go through what she went through, at such a young age.
Yeah, I like Annie's vulnerability. I like that she puts on the good face, and her ultimate objective is to be the best mom she can be. That even at the detriment to her own self.
She
Like
tries
she's doing
really,
everything
really
she can
hard.
do to be the best mom, and it's endearing.
Yeah, for me, it's incredible to be able to play a character that has so much vulnerability because nobody's ever really given me the opportunity to play that. Joy in My Name Is Earl
There was a
had
lot of
very
vulnerability in DOA.
there was tons.
A lot of
And all those
vulnerability in
awesome
DOA.
independent films, I did lots of vulnerability.
Pinata.
Pinata. There's this, like I was saying, Joy and Earl had moments of it, but it was very rare that you saw her in a moment of weakness. So it's nice to be able to play this kind of character.